Hey, this is Bill at the Woodshed. How are you today? Just wanted to ask my subscribers a couple of questions. Well, just one question. If there's anything that you would like to see or have questions about, just send me a email at thewoodshed@comcast.net. If there's something I could do to improve my videos, which I'm always trying to do. I did buy a new camera. Some people said they couldn't hear me talking. I think people like it when things are being explained, why I'm doing it, what I'm doing, when I'm doing it. I usually am just the type of guy that likes to get to the work and not do a lot of talking, but I do want to be providing information that can help people. So if there's something you'd like to see or you have a question, just email me or put it in the comments and I'll answer your question as best as I can. And it's just at the woodshed at comcast.net. So this is Bill at the Woodshed. I screwed up again on filming. I didn't have the microphone turned on. When I take it out of the case, it must already be on, and when I hit the button, I shut the darn thing off. Keep trying, but that video is probably crap. Okay, this is Bill back at the Woodshed. I think I have everything turned on right. So I had just tried making a video and I don't think it worked, so maybe a third time is the charm. So what I was talking about is splitting your wood smaller. And I was given 7 or 8 reasons why it's to your advantage to split your wood smaller. Number 1 is it dries faster. And I'll just make this very quick. I guess I'm just going through it quick because I already did it 3 times. It lights faster when it's split smaller. It's easy to handle when it's smaller. It sells better because it's easier to handle. More people would rather have smaller pieces of wood that they can handle it, so your mother, your daughter, grandmothers, disabled people should still be able to pick it up and put it in their wood stove, fireplace, etc. Number 5 would be it could fit more in your stove. It'll burn better. That's actually number 6. 7 would be you get lots of flames because it burns better. So you, instead of taking one big hunk of wood and throwing on top of a bunch of coals and smothering out your fire, you're going to have more air in there. And you're going to get a better burn. You're going to get more flames. Personally, I have a wood stove in my house. That's what I heat my house with. And we have the glass front on it, so we like to see the flames. Now, when I go to bed, I definitely stuff the stove as much wood as I possibly can get in there, and then I choke it all the way down because I just want it to last as long as possible and burn as slow as possible when I'm not there watching it and enjoying it. So I get the best of both worlds by having the wood split smaller. Now, one thing that I do is I do keep all the knuckles and the short pieces and the Y's and the crotches and notches and all the stuff that's very hard to split. I try to throw that on at night because all that wood is a lot more dense and that'll burn longer. But I usually have them cut up to small pieces anyway, so I could fit more of those in the stove. And my wife could handle those and get them in the stove also. They're all the cutoffs and all the pieces that when you get a knot on the end of the tree or on the side of the tree, it splits easier if you cut the knot off smooth alongside the log. If you leave it sticking out, then it's harder to split it. But all those pieces, they do work. I burn those at night. I usually don't pass them on to customers. Just doesn't look pretty. And I don't know if I said it, but you do get a better burn. And last but not least is people are willing to pay more money for it. It does take me more time to split the wood, but I am getting a better price. And if I split everything around the same size, I can use it to sell to my customers. I can use it on my firewood stand. I can use it for packaging up in bundles, and I can definitely use it for putting in bags. So by having a pretty much standard size, that's a huge benefit for me. Now, if there's pieces that are ugly and twisted, I'll throw that into the delivery, and then I just explain to the people that if it's more dense, it'll burn longer, to use those later on at night. The Tunkhannock Creek Viaduct Bridge is the world's largest concrete railroad bridge, commonly called the Nicholson Bridge. It was constructed from 1912 to 1915. The bridge is 2,370 feet long, 34 feet wide, and 300 feet in extreme height from the top to the bottom of the deepest foundation pit. I drive by this bridge every Thursday for work. It is awesome to see in person. Many people have called it the eighth wonder of the world.